Right, good evening everyone. Welcome back to FTRL. It's performance night. We're in Mexico for round 8 of the Performance Championship. We've had a pretty dramatic week actually in FTRL across both divisions. Let's hope we have more of the same. Tonight with me to look at the action, we've got Shrimpy in commentary booth again, and Joe. I think this is your performance commentary debut. I don't know. Is that right? Wow, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, welcome guys.
Good evening.
Yep. Very bright, dry quality by the looks of things.
Mexico's always a very tough track though, so I'm quite intrigued to watch tonight's race.
Big
The Red
bags
Bulls
of
have a good chance.
lots of penalties, I think, tonight. And the 3 softest tyres of all of the tyres in the game, or in the sport.
Yeah, tyre wear's always quite a problem around here.
Some of the guys were actually umming and ahhing about which was the quicker strategy, a 1 or a 2 stop.
I mean, it'd be quite... I think it would actually be faster, depending on how good you are and your tyres will seem to do a 1 stop, but again, tyre wear is such an issue around here. It wouldn't surprise me if enough people did the 2 stop.
Yeah, it's worth talking about the, while we were waiting for the first times to be put in, the championship is probably the closest of our 3 F1 leagues. Sorry, I'm making lots of noise. Yeah, so Panda is top, as he has been for a while now. He won Division 1's race on Monday, so brimming with confidence. He is on a total of 63 points. Dutch is second, but he's not here tonight, so could lose out on 59. And then Panini on 58. The top 3 don't have a race win.
It
That's
just shows that consistency is how you win, innit?
Yeah, that's just a stat and a half, I think.
Yeah,
And then,
Will always seems to find his way onto a podium no matter what car you put him in.
yeah, he's in a Sauber tonight. See how he gets on with that. And then there's a 10-point gap to Remco, 48, Aaron 47, Chicken Guy 42, and it's just so close. There's everyone that's close. It's pointless naming them all because they're all close, they're all involved. Okay, well, first times are coming in. Hammer time, well, FTRL hammer time. Goes quickest of the times so far. Any drivers you guys think might have a good evening in tonight's race?
Red Bulls. I think Red Bulls are going to have a good night.
That would be City Posh and Michael C.
Yeah, just because of how the track is in terms of sort of engine output and stuff like that.
Joe?
Yeah.
Any
City Posh will do well. I think he'll be up there because he's a pretty quick driver, and being in that Red Bull, yeah, he's going to be quite quick. What else have we got? Hammer Time 95 in the Force India could be decent. He's obviously a very quick driver, as we know.
Blue Flag as well. Been putting in the practice. HT Gaming goes 6th. 6th in the McLaren? That's not bad. Early days, of course. Now, what's happening here? There's a Red Bull and a Force India quite close, going through the F section. Blue flag's letting him through.
So Remco's about to end his lap. Goes third.
It's very good in the Toro Rosso. It's not a track that the Toro Rosso would enjoy, I don't think.
No, it's not. Not going to be one for the McLarens either, I think. I don't think. Is there anybody in the Williams tonight?
No, they weren't allocated tonight.
Completely empty.
16 drivers though, round 8 of the Performance Championship. That's a very good turnout, I think.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah. Tim 12 is about to start a lap, I think. Unless that EOS is lying to me. Could be one to watch out for.
Yeah, Tim 12 and the Renault could do pretty well.
Hammer time 95.
There you go. Hammer time 95. Tomo is leaving the pits. Guy, Cress, Tim 12 all on a flying lap. I think City Posh is just about to start his.
Tim 12 going through the S's now. Dropping down to 2 ERS. Maybe this is just a installation lap, as they say. Or is he gonna pit? Right, this is gonna be a lap. Goes pole. Oh wow, 15.3 in the Renault on the Supers.
Yeah, that's a very good time.
Where did that come from?
And like you mentioned, he didn't even have full ERS either.
Yeah, Tim 12 acting like a 6'8" muscle gentleman, doesn't realise his own strength, opens the door and breaks the door immediately.
That'll be getting out of the way. So he's about to finish his lap. Goes 13th of 144. I'm sure the guy will be going quicker than that.
What's Mexico like in terms of penalties?
Huge. It's up there with places like America.
Yeah.
Did you mean what's the chances of them getting penalties, or what are the track limitations like?
I was saying track limitations. So yeah, you answered my question. I wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah, the first chicane's a little bit dodgy. And then you've got the quick sort of right left. I guess you could just call it an S. Which is a little bit dodgy for track limitations.
Ooh, guys had a spin.
The corner.
He's alright. He's alright.
And the corner just before where Guy spun off, the little yellow patch is quite dodgy as well for penalties. So it's going to be quite interesting to see if people can stick within the limitations.
City Posh coming around to complete his lap, but he's desperately low on AOS deployment. Is he pitting? No. Throws himself across the line, yeah, 15.7.
I mean, that just shows how impressive that time from Tim 12 was.
Yeah.
Not on full ERS, and he's beat out a Red Bull by, what, 4 tenths?
That is That is a time that's going to take some beating. Michael C goes second on the ultras, I think. Yes.
Yeah. He's in the pits.
Agent Panda.
Some great times from these Red Bulls.
Agent Panda's going through this sector 2 on. He's on the ultras. He used up a lot of ERS. Crash lets him through. And he goes 7th on 16-2. It's a good effort. Team 12's come back out on these super softs.
I think Agent Panda's scored points at his last 3 races, isn't it? Or 2?
He has, yeah. He's on 4 for the season.
Michael C putting in 2 absolutely incredible times on the Hypers.
Yeah,
Still not enough to beat that dominant Renault though.
Yeah, that again, going back to what Joe said, that just shows how good that time is. He's on the ultras and in the Red Bull.
Yeah. Struggling to even get close.
Just looking at the chat, Jills, Super Jills Pill says hello. Hello, Jills. Good to have you here. Aaron says City Posh to win tonight, and Pagani second, Team 12 third. Ooh, that's a
Where
shout.
is Aaron from? Oh yeah, sorry, he's resigned.
Pagani said help, I'm in a Sauber.
Yes. Although he might not need help at the moment, he's currently 4th. Looked like a good entry from Blue Flag into that corner there. Oh, it's gone a little bit wide.
Yeah. Blue Flag, I'm sure, will improve. He's a very quick driver. On the harder compound. Or the hardest compound, should I say.
Oh, close to the wall. I think he's alright. Goes 14th.
Very, very close group.
I think there's more to come.
The chicken guy stuck behind a Haas, is that? He's on his outlet, but he's overtook him.
Haas goes
And
back
Haas is
through.
switched back.
Is that Cress?
Oh.
It is Cress.
Yeah.
I think they're having a bit of a mess around on their outlaps. Okay, there's some violence happening outside my house. I don't know what that was, but we'll carry on.
Oh, new
Catmy's-
time. The Ultras.
no,
In that Renault.
he's done that on the Hypers.
And only beats Team 12 by a 10th. Wow.
Yeah,
There goes down to 3rd.
Michael C goes 2nd.
The Renault power unit really showing its strength today.
Yeah, top
Yeah,
4.
they are looking very quick.
Guy's abandoned his lap, so is he gonna have time? Should be alright.
I mean, it's only 1:15. Well, for the normal people, it's 1:15 a lap. Oh, never mind, he's retired. Okay, Kami's is just completely cutting the track.
I believe no mechanical damage. I think he's getting a load of understeer, and I think he's trying to save fuel as well, so he can get back to the pits.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's allowed. There was a similar thing in France where people were getting, penalties for it, but I don't know what's been said, obviously.
Well, Panda is currently in the second sector on a flyer. The top four either in the pits or not on flyer, so and Pagani.
I think Team 12 will get pole. He's gone on the ultras, and he needs to improve by a 10th. So,
Do we know where CJ Pace is today?
who?
CJ Pace.
CJ Payne. His nickname is CJ Pace.
I didn't even know he raced in performance.
Hammer Time 95 goes pole provisionally. Team 12's only at turn 1, so
Quarren off to the left, retiring. I think that was Tomo.
Panda is on track, only just ahead of Team 12, and those two might well be up there come the end of quali. What about Chicken Guys not on the lap? FTRL Hammer Time has just started one.
Pagani said in the chat, 2-stop incoming, and that's not a drill.
Oh, was that
And
a
that is
corner cut?
definitely an invalidation.
Yeah. So Team 12 will go past him as he pits. Now can Team 12 get that pole position? Across the line.
Very, very surprised if he doesn't.
I think he
He
invalidated.
actually... Yeah, he must have.
Or has he got enough at ERS? God, he's using a lot there. Go down. We'll soon find out.
Rich T has just started a lap as well. So was City Posh. Pagani's pitted in 10th. Chicken Guy is in as well. FTRL Hammer Time's about to cross the line for his 12th.
Blue flag entering the stadium section. He's some time off, actually. He's a second to 11th. Ooh, was that a corner cut? Maybe not.
He does a 15-1 but invalidates.
Oh, 15-1, that's a pole position area. Oh, God.
I mean, was that a 15-1 because he invalidated?
Tim 12 was pit.
He got a massive corner. Yeah, he mustn't have had enough fuel.
Well, Catmees, can he get pole? He's coming around the...
Not got enough fuel.
He does,
yeah.
he goes pole. Oh, close. City Posh goes pole as well. Oh my word, wow.
49.
Gets in the 14s.
Great lot.
City Posh qualified third last night, and now he gets pole.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't have a race like he had yesterday, though.
Yeah, that would be very unlucky to have two of the same type of race like that. Aaron says, thanks for doing commentary. Brilliant, no worries. Ravers, may we have a fact of the day? I'm happy as Iwobi is not playing and Ozil scored. Okay. Oh, FTRL Panda. I think having some internet issues.
Oh, that would be unfortunate.
So yeah, City Posh on the Ultras in the Red Bull goes pole. Catmay's on the Hypers, so we'll have to look at that strategy, see what happens.
Tim 12 saying 7 tenths up, and I ran out of fuel in the chat.
Ooh. Well, your chat must be ahead of mine because I can't see that comment.
Probably the performance chat.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue flag starting 15th. That is a shock.
Yeah, you'd expect him to be a lot higher, and especially in that Force India with the pace he's got.
Yeah.
I think Katamis is going to have to stop at least 3 times, you know,
Do you think?
because I mean, even off the ultras, you'd be lucky not to pit twice. But starting on the hypers,
Hypers, supers. Surely that would work.
maybe.
Well, it looks dry enough at the moment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I think we said that before though, and it's decided to. I think the heavens will decide to open after we've said that before.
You never know. Anything can
If
happen.
performance, anything can happen.
Obviously, goes without saying, this straight from the grid to turn 1 is huge. So get a good start.
Got to be one of the
Must be
longest
one of
streaks on the calendar, isn't it?
Do you know what, Shrimpy? You literally took the words out of my mouth. I had
I
literally
was
just started that
and I was
sentence.
like, yeah, taking it.
Oh.
Great
Yeah, I
minds
mean,
think
it's gotta
alike.
be. Yeah, surely it must be. Got to be up there with Monza.
Okay,
Thought you
so
could get away with saying it's got a long straight, but it's not really straight either. It's just very shallow.
some interesting calls on tyres for the guys outside the top 10. Only 2 of them starting on the hardest tyre. Usually the hardest tyre is the most selected option for the guys outside the top 10. I don't know if anything can be read out of that. I mean, Agent Panda's starting on the hypers, so he's going aggressive from the start. Oh, Rich T's left the session. That's no good.
I hope we can get back in before the end of the formation out.
I'm just doing my comms. That might be a bit better. Yeah, Panda as well having some internet issues.
Guys disqualified.
Guy having internet issues. What's happening? Remco's left. Are we having a lobby reset? I think we are.
I'm assuming so,
Yeah, we are.
because everybody's leaving.
Yeah, too many guys having internet troubles at the start of the race. That's understandable. No one loses out on anything. Gives those guys outside the top 10 to maybe change their strategy. They've got more time to think.
Oh, that was a Force India just hit the wall. Hammer time.
So yeah, we'll wait for the invites and then we'll get in there, see what happens. There we go. Oh,
Send for an invite whenever you can, pal.
yep. Just gotta. Have you received an invite to the lobby, Joe?
I haven't.
Did it kick you out of the party?
Yeah, for whatever reason said a network error, so hopefully Pearson isn't.
Starting to play up all that would be.
Oh, that would be
That
shocking.
wouldn't be very good. Although it wouldn't have been the first time it's happened, so what can you do?
if you guys could press spectate when you arrive.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is still in the process of loading.
Oh, it must have quit the game for you as well.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. We've just got one driver to find. I hope tonight is like the rest of the performance season. It's generally been very entertaining, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've not watched a lot of performance races this season, so I don't know sort of who's been on the pace. But I'm sure it's going to be a good race. The grid was pretty, oh, what's the word? Shook up, I guess. Sort of fast guys all the way up and down the grid, so should be quite interesting.
Yeah. George Jones is in the stream. Oi, oi, lads. And Matt Cause says, hello, gentlemen and ravers. Hello, Matt Cause.
Where's my course tonight?
He doesn't... Yeah, where are you, Matt Cause? Why aren't you racing? I'm sure we'll get some kind of made-up answer. Exam prep.
Fair enough. Good luck with that, mate.
Okay. Battery level is good. So yeah, just in case anyone is wondering what's going on, lobby restart, lost too many drivers to internet problems, and they're doing a custom grid, trying to get it as close as possible to what we had in terms of weather and stuff like that. And then we'll be off.
Off.
In. That just reminded me of that. George Jones just bigging us up. Who loves the commentary? We do. Who loved the commentary? We do. It's an intriguing support method.
Just received a very very interesting message on a Facebook by Dan. Rich T Gaming, for those who don't know. It's just massive, about 100 times, and then noob right at the bottom.
Mood?
So,
Oh, noob.
noob. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is he calling
That's
you
kind.
that?
I think so. So, if he does crash tonight,
We will focus heavily on that.
we'll give him all the airtime he needs.
Yes. As he trudges his way back to the paddock. No lift, of course. Have to walk. The ongoing inquiry continues into Matt Cause's ability to chat up members of the opposite sex in this stream chat. He wants, well, Shrimpy, you probably won't know. Matt Cause, when he was in a party with members of FTRL some time ago, claimed that for his age, he was particularly good at talking to females. And Matt Cause's dad cleared up this information last night in the stream, when obviously his dad sometimes watches, and said that he's not that good at talking to females. So we're trying to find out what's going on.
I mean, obviously you believe the father.
Yeah, of course, without shadow of a doubt.
That's a given. Yeah.
Well, he's older and wiser, so.
That's exactly what I said last night on the stream.
I need to stop copying you two.
Who is this George Jones? I want to know who this is. This is someone that we know. Someone. I'm absolutely sure of it. He's talking some things in the stream. Right, so the weather looks identical to what we had before, so well done to the lobby guys.
Right, hopefully we don't have any more problems.
Yeah, we'll see at the bottom of the screen soon. As soon as that formation lap starts, so-so left the lobby, so-so left the session.
Does anybody want to run through the formation or?
You can, Joe, if you want.
Oh no.
Oh, nah. You two have
Nah.
watched a lot more performance this season than I have.
No, you've already said you are now, so just got to.
Alright, I'll do it. City Posh, Catamaze, Hammer Time, one of them anyway. Michael C, Remco, Tim, Panda, Cress, Noob, Tomo, Panini, Hammer Time, Agent Panda, Chicken Guy, Blue Flag, Lord. There we go. Done.
Oh, boy. And all that done before turn 4. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I did it before the two disqualifications from the formation lap, because I knew that was going to happen to someone, so...
Right. Getting all my information back up. So, Catamaze is in a very... I mean, most would say second is very good, but on those hyper softs, I would expect him to be in by at least lap 5. So he's going to probably fall off the pace very quick.
Is with the Hypersofts, I can't remember, but is the Hypersofts, is it a tyre temperature thing as well in Mexico?
Yes, I think so. The Hypersofts are starting a very good tyre to race on. Especially if you're battling with people, they get very hot, you wear very fast. It's just not a very nice tyre.
Well, I've got the worst camera angle to see the start of this race. Okay, it's
I think
changed
you
now.
say that every week.
It is. It just seems to happen. Alright, so the guys are forming up at the back. Guy there, forming on the grid. So here we go then. Round 8 of performance. Mexico is about to begin. And they're off. Looks like a great start from Catamaze. Wow, look at that for a start.
Yeah, Catamaze on those hypers is going to get a really good
They
start.
start from Remco as well.
So down to turn 1.
Panda looking to go up the inside.
All as a Red Bull contact with the Renault.
Pagani's dropped down a little bit.
Panda's had contact on the rear, I think, from Michael C.
Well, there was moments of contact, but I don't think anyone got any damage.
I think everybody's made it through alright, actually. I'll say that back, I just saw a lot of carbon fibre.
Oh, blue flag into the back of FTRL Hammer Time. He might have got away with it. That's a great camera shot there, look at that.
Tomo's got a lot of damage down 6 places. Down at the bottom now.
Yeah. Rich T
So,
goes on
Remco-
Panda. Gets an instant penalty, lap 1.
Wow, okay.
So the guy who calls you a massive noob, having not even completed the lap, gets a penalty. That's straight line
What's the
speed.
closest bar at the minute? Panda on Tim 12, I think is going to be a move. Tim 12 covers the inside line. I think Panda going on the outside. Obviously, it's going to be the outside line for this, but the inside line for the next one.
Always cut
And
the
then the
corner.
outside line for the next one.
Oh, it gets
He's got
through though.
he's got the move done. That's a good move by Panda.
That's Cress
And
in the
Renner going to
background
be
as
going
well.
back up the inside.
Tim goes for it.
He's
Oh.
locked up. He's cut the corner. I think he should have given that back in all honesty, but Panda's still going at him.
Good little battle here.
Yeah, two very good drivers, so Tim's going a little bit wide again. I think Panda's got damage.
Yeah, he's just gone wide there, hasn't he?
Press was looking at the inside, but thought better of it.
Oh, what's
Sector
happened up there?
3,
City Posh.
yellow.
City Posh is in the wall and he's round. And again, he qualifies well, but he's got damage there, so we didn't see what happened. But
Yeah, I don't know whether it was span. Well, he went from 3rd to 15th yesterday, and now he's 15th from 1st. So he's not having the best of weeks. But Kami's on those hypers is pulling.
are you there, Joe? I think something happened, maybe.
Yeah, controller died. My apologies.
Okay. No worries, no worries. I was thinking it's going to come up. Joe's left the party. Joe's left the party. A couple of these guys finding these curb corners, if you like. I know they've all got curbs on, but the ones with the slightly raised curb, finding it a bit of a challenge. Those corners.
Chicken guy is quite close to the back of Agent Panda.
Got Sean Adley? I can't see it. My phone's on the floor. In the contact Michael C and the Hammer Time 95. But they're all right.
Yeah, that Force India is going to be very quick in a straight line with that Mercedes power.
That Force India also has DRS as well, so there's not a lot Michael C can do. But yeah, Sean is one of our GT drivers, so good to have you with us. Agent Panda is attacking Chicken Guy here.
Chicken guy went a little bit wide on the coming out of that corner. Lost the back end a little bit. Rocks up.
Just having a quick look at the position changes, and yeah, obviously some guys have gone up because of the pit stops, but there's 6 drivers that have stayed in the exact same position that they started. So
Guy is approaching the back of his teammate.
God, battle of the ages. So at the moment, Katame is in the lead, having completed 4 laps on the Hypersoft. He's got a 2.3 second advantage to Remco. Something happening here with Hammer Time and Remco, yeah.
Hammer Time has gone for the move down the inside. Good move.
Oh, and Tim 12's lost it. Got to be careful. There's another driver there, but luckily doesn't cause any. And I'll tell you what, Rich T Gaming's off as well.
Everyone's looking a little bit slidey. Rich T Gaming, of course, is on those Hypersofts, so I'm sure
mate.
they're shredded at the minute.
Kami's running a very solid race currently.
Yeah, he's doing quite well at the minute.
It's very weird. It seems like every time there's a performance race, the leader always gets away 2 or 3 seconds off the start, and then over the course of a race it slowly goes down.
That has been a recurring thing, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Whoever leads after the first half of the first lap seems to lead until the very last sort of 6 laps every time. Crazy.
Michael C just cannot get anywhere near other drivers on the straight. He uses up all his ERS, so he'll have to sit behind for a bit. There's moves going on. Blue flag's gone past Dan, or Rich D Gaming, and Goy Carp and Agent Panda side by side on the straight.
Oof.
Gets the move. So those hypers,
First.
I think those hypers are done now, because Hammer Time is 1.2 behind as opposed to 2.2. Oh, there's more
I thought
action.
sort of 5 laps would be the cut off, and that time is coming down quite quick, between Carmies and Hamilton. Rich T Gaming is starting to fall back now as well.
Academy's having lost 0.8 of a second since this point last lap.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. I'd be very surprised if Catamies doesn't pit. He's obviously losing a lot of time. Okay, he stayed out. That's quite surprising.
Oh yeah, geez, 6-lap-old hypers. That is really not healthy.
Oh, there was nearly a crash there. Dan, Rich T Gaming just rode that curb and Chicken Guy just somehow avoided him, and Rich T Gaming's in. Agent Panda just carries on.
Hamilton's going to have
move up with
DRS in a minute.
Done before the corner's even there.
Force India.
Yeah.
It's a salver.
Raw power.
Hamilton is a lot closer to that Renault this time round. Obviously, he would have had DRS down that little, what do you call it, a back straight. No idea what you'd call that little straight, but
Yeah, top 4 very close. Ooh, Michael C very, very close to the back of Remco.
Seems I've put the commentator's curse on Catamies here.
That's what we're here for.
Solely our jobs is to ruin people's races. It's great.
Surely Catme's pits. No, he carries on.
Now is to try and help himself out later in the race.
Are we going to have a double? Oh, Hammer Time just absolutely goes flying past Catme's.
And the Remco isn't far behind now either. Oh, he's gone into the back of him.
Oh,
Oof. That was very close.
I didn't see anything come off.
That was too close.
Cut the corner as well.
Yeah, that's kind of spooked him a bit. I didn't see anything come off that Toro Rosso though.
No, I think he got away with it, but very light tap. I'm surprised Catamies didn't go wrong.
All yellows,
Again,
6, 1 and 2.
Incredible racing.
Guy's come
It's
off.
Guy.
Guy's gone around. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have any damage, and he kind of... Oh yes, he does have damage front right, I think.
We'll see all over the back of Remco. Really putting the pressure on.
Just
Oh,
ahead of them.
Contact.
Yep.
I think he got away with it though.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Michael
God.
C looks up.
Oh, yeah, just avoided him, didn't he?
I mean, at this point, he's practically pushing Remco around the corners.
Catme stays out again.
Stay out for another lap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Catamies is doing here. He's losing a lot of time and just seems to refuse to pit.
I think this is down to 4th for Catamies there.
Michael C is going to go around the outside and make contact. Still kept his car in there. He got
Oh,
the
switchback. Oh, has he got it? Yeah. Good move.
Catamies is going to have the DRS here now.
Back.
Ooh, he's left it late.
Switchback.
Everybody's loving a good switchback here.
Seems to be the favoured move.
Flawless, tried and tested.
Blue Phoenix is in.
Another
Hello, mate.
penalty. Hello, Blue Phoenix. 4-2, flat 2.
The top four have all spaced out again.
I mean, Panda was 4 seconds behind this little four-way battle, and with Katami's now at the back of it, he's 2 seconds behind. So that just shows how much Katami's is losing, and he finally pits.
This is what Panda does. I think it's why he's top of the championship. Just quietly goes up through the field. He's up 3 places. I kind of didn't really notice that. Oh, Panini and Blue Flag together.
Blue Flag having a very good race currently.
Ooh, yeah, Blue Flag broke late. Those out broke Pagani.
Switch back
Good
here.
driving by Blue Flag. We all know how good he is at defending.
Yeah, but look at the pace of Panini.
Oh, they've touched. Blue Flag's gone up the inside. More contact. I'm sure they're in a party, so I don't know if they'll be shouting at each other or not.
It looked like good racing to me. Oh, until Panini gets a penalty.
Cress is on the back of Panda.
Panini's dropped a little bit off Blue Flag.
And FTRL Hammer Time is right behind these two as well.
Yep.
And
And a very fast car as well.
Panini
so
pits.
Pagani's decided he pits.
Going for the undercut on Blue Flag. Crescent Panda having a squabble.
Top 3 have really, or top 4 have really separated out now.
Agent Panda has gone back onto the hyper softs, hyper super strategy. It looks like.
Interesting call.
Yeah, it's not often you see that. I hope it works.
Maybe he's just trying to beat his team, right? Maybe that's all he's focusing on.
He's got 17 seconds, 12 seconds, 9 seconds on him. Okay, let's have a look what's happened. Just in case nothing's happened. It's just a pit entry, pit exit.
There's a three car sort of battle going on between Pagani, Rich T, and City Posh. They're all really close together.
Same as Panda,
Sometimes
Crest and Tim 12.
with, yeah. Wait, Tim 12? I'm sure was in front of those two, weren't he?
Oh, Crest has gone for it.
Oh!
Oh, Panda's left the session. His internet's gone.
Yeah.
Ah!
He sort of elastic banded around the corner and then ghosted. That's quite unfortunate. Hopefully he can get back in quickly before he loses too many positions. Oh! Tim 12 is...
Oh, he's off
Lost
again. There's lost wing. Oh, is he going to collect someone? Oh, there's drivers coming around, but sensibly.
Yeah, he's gonna cross the corner. I don't know if he's gonna retire or not.
Guy sets the fastest lap.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to know.
Oh, he's trying to retire himself. I think it's Tim 12. There's debris all over the track.
Don't park there.
He's
I'm not
retired.
entirely sure what he's doing. Okay, he's retired in the middle of the road. Not the greatest thing.
Luckily, Panini was a bit far behind Tim 12's car,
Yeah, there's
so
the Renault off to the right, so that's good. It's out of the way. What's our closest path at the minute?
Yeah,
Blue
I've
Flag
looking
has
for
just
that.
gone round Panda's ghost car.
Doesn't really seem like no one's close to anyone currently.
Yeah, there's pretty big gaps between everybody, isn't it? Apart from
I think this might be the most boring race we've had so far, really.
In
terms of
comparison to
car.
the other ones, yeah, but it
Yeah.
still had stuff in this race, if
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that's how good performance is. A
Yeah.
good race is still a terrible race.
And now we have no one. Well, Katami. Oh, Katami's and Chicken Guy. Very close. That came all of a sudden. Has Chicken Guy had a moment? I think he has. Something's happened to Chicken Guy.
Don't think he's
Yeah.
lost any
Oh.
heat that I can see.
Well, he just saved the car there. He was in a half spin and just look how far he's dropped off.
He's on the ultras. Maybe they're starting to go off. I'm not. Yeah, he's looking very, very slidey.
Maybe they are going off, but there are people in front of him on ultra tyres who seem to be.
I mean, he's very, very slidey. Yeah,
Must be overheating. Must be.
Yeah.
It's a shame because Chicken Guy is a very consistent finisher, if you like. He has an invisible pit crew.
Boy Flag has dropped off the back of FTRL Hammer Time.
Yeah.
Blue Flag having made up 9 positions in this race. Very good.
And FTRL Hammer Time up 7 places, so those two have come up together, haven't they? Yeah, we're in a bit of a lull at the moment.
Yeah, until the first sort of round of, well, majority of pit stops. That's probably when it'll start getting a little bit more interesting. Penalties are going to be a massive play in this race. I think the majority of drivers, I think, have probably got one at this point.
Well, Hammer Time 95, race leader pits. Remco and Michael C carry on. Crest follows him in. Hammer Time carries on, but he's on the supers anyway. And Blue Flag carries on. So where's this going to drop Hammer Time on track?
7th?
Yeah, and some distance ahead of
6th.
Cress.
Yeah, because behind these guys now is Panda's Ghost Car. But Pagani is quite close behind Crest now.
Well,
About 8/10.
Pagani pit very early in an attempt to undercut Blue Flag. So that might be something to keep an eye on.
So, C Posh now is the next driver to go past Panda's Ghost Car. And is just under 2 seconds behind Pagani. Tomo is on the back of his teammate though. On 13 lap hold supers.
Now Katmies has contact between Katmies and Blue Flag. Blue Flag.
Is that contact or is that a bit of oversteer?
Wait, look, contact on my screen. Blue Flag was trying to get in the pits and found Katmies there, I think.
Well, I think Pagani's worked. His undercut has worked
yeah, massively.
by quite some margin. Yeah. I don't know
However-
whether that's down to the contact Blue Flag had while pitting, but
Pagani will have much older tyres though by the end of the race. Two McLarens, very close.
yeah, Tomo's just got past, I think.
What are we thinking then? Who's in a good position at the moment?
Well, Remco having just come out with fresh tyres and being in 4th is looking pretty good. Hammer
Looks like
Time.
really in charge, so. Oh, just cut the corner. Sorry to cut you off, Joe.
No, you're all good.
Blue Flag's rapidly catching the two McLarens. Yeah, I think both Hammer Times are having a good time, so to speak.
Oh, McLaren's just peeled off into the pit. Rich T Gaming.
Yeah. Panini and City Posh. City Posh on the recovery drive, but he will have to pit again.
So Cammy's is on 7 lap old ultras. And I was about to say Pandas took those 16 laps, but I forgot that was his ghost car, so... Where were people pitting on the ultras? It's around, was it 14, I think?
About then, yeah. About half of them came in, and then on the next lap the other half came in, roughly.
Hammer Time is doing incredible.
Oh, we could be 3 wide here. Turn 1. Hammer Time's not going to stop. Both Hammer Times there. Oh, contact!
Oh, it's hit the back of Cammy's.
Oh.
Remco's going to be enjoying this.
Commentator's curse strikes again.
Yep. I should really just stop being mean.
Hopefully he's not lost too much wing, but he definitely had damage from that.
Yeah, I saw some carbon fibre.
It's on the fresher tyres of everybody there, though, apart from Remco, who's coming up behind them all. That means he's kind of just flying away now after that little incident.
Hammer Time versus Hammer Time. Hammer Time wins.
Ooh,
Oh no, he doesn't.
Outbroke himself though.
Can one Hammer Time...
FTRL Hammer Time, he's going to have DRS.
Yeah, but he's... I thought he might have pit there. No, a bit early,
Remco is
bit early.
right behind these guys as well.
Look at that straight line speed like Force India.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Remco is going to send it.
Go inside.
Yeah, gets
Which
the
team
move.
with another penalty?
He loves it. Chicken Guy and Tomo going to go... Oh no, Chicken Guy's well ahead. So Remco actually is in a position to win this. With Hammer Time having... Well, Hammer Time 95 with wing damage. Catme's on a 2-stop. And the penalty for Hammer Time 95.
Yeah, it's starting to hot up a little bit, man.
It's kind of the only battle on track, really.
He must be pitting this lap.
Remco seems very slidey out of that last corner.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't know whether that's because he's just trying to get the power down quickly, or whether it was just his setup.
Switchback ish. Right.
And now wing damage is starting to hurt Hammer Time now. It's going to be an audacious move.
He's defended it well though.
Yeah, considering he's got wing damage, he's doing very well to hold on to it at the minute. Michael C is the next driver coming up to the Mercedes. Ooh! FTRL Hammer Time was going quite slow through the S's and Michael's gone straight into the back of him.
Yep, wing damage front left. And again.
Oh, and it's hit him again. And now he's gonna put it up the inside.
Oh, he's been forced
There's a wall
wide.
there.
Oh,
Oh, that was close.
Cress is going to
He's
be
tapped the
enjoying
back of him
this.
again.
hammer time's in.
Yeah, how many
Put
times
up the
pulled
white
off?
flag.
That Haas should be quite quick down the straight. I mean, look at the speed.
Oh, late.
Oh, that
late
was
defense.
dangerous.
Oh, it was.
That
It was
a
on
very,
the.
very late move.
It was on the cusp, wasn't it?
Yeah, that could have been quite bad. I'm gonna go for it again. Ooh. Chris has done well to hold that. And that just proves how Mexico can catch drivers out, because Chicken Guy, who very, very rarely gets penalties,
Oh,
and Cress has
Cress
lost it. Oh, okay.
saved
He's
it.
he's done very well to save that.
I've just gone
Those
off that.
quick S's seem to be catching people out a lot.
They are tough.
Because you
got-
mess up the first one, you mess up the second one, you mess up the third one. And then bang, there's your 3-second time penalty.
Again,
in one
Remco looks really dodgy coming out that last corner, but I think he's going to get hammer time here.
I don't think it's close enough.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get him, and then that Force India just pulls away massively on the straights. It's crazy.
Remco's
Agent Panda done.
Agent Panda. What's
Agent Panda's done 10 laps on Hypers.
he has? Yeah.
that's a solid effort, that.
Well, he's actually in ultra soft territory because there's only 14 laps left, and that's how many the ultras take. I'll get off him quick because there's a rev glitch.
With,
Yeah,
Catamese.
onto the ultras.
Is Catamese in a good position, do you think?
No, he's going to have to stop again. So,
He's going to have a lot of pace, though.
yep, yeah, that's true.
He's been on the charge right from the start of quali.
Now Remco has been building up his ERS for a proper attack. If I was him, I'd whack it all the way up to hot lap. He just
There isn't point for fastest lap, is there?
this is going to be a late lunge if he's going to go for it.
Um,
It's just not close enough.
I don't believe so.
He's taking these corners right though.
Michael
Cress.
C and Cress are going at it again.
Well,
Remco.
Cressy, great exit.
Remco around the
Yeah, I think Cress
outside.
has finally got him.
He's going to have the
Remco
inside
should
here.
have this done, yeah. He's going to have the inside for the next couple of corners, so you'd expect him to get it done.
Yeah, well played. He was very patient.
And now he's chasing Academies on 13 older lap ultra softs. So you'd expect him to be on the back of him by at least the first corner.
Yeah.
Might even have DRS.
Yeah, he's going to get DRS. Could be on the straight. We see it move.
Yeah, he caught 6/10 just in those few corners.
Can't be
Yeah,
pits.
Academies pits anyway.
So
He'll still get DRS though.
maybe Catamise, because Hammer Time was near Catamise when Hammer Time pitted. So maybe Hammer Time can get past Catamise.
There's another set of ultras for Academies.
Ah, he's not close enough. Settle down a bit again.
Yep, back to that sort of stalemate situation.
Other than Michael C being on the back of Cress, but
Yeah, I was watching that. Slowly gaining.
Well, Michael C's got damage as well, hasn't he?
yeah. So he's
Yeah.
doing very well to keep up with Cress.
Well, he's going to have loads of pace down this back straight. Or down this stop, I'm supposed
Well, eventually, because City Posh Blue has to pit, which he does now, Blue Flag is potentially going to catch these with the damage and the battling that these two have got. Well, he's 10 seconds behind with 11 laps left. Maybe.
Remco's just pulling out a lead.
McLarens look like they might come together again. Tomo on the softer tyre. Doesn't seem to be catching him though.
Kami is catching Blue Flag rapidly.
Yeah.
Obviously on the softer tyres and fresher tyres, so you
Oh, he's gone for it.
no, don't do that, Cat. Oh, God.
Oh, this could be... I thought they were going to lock then.
That was very ambitious by Kami's.
Yeah. That's...
No reason to put it to the inside there. He would have had DRS.
Blue Flag's going to come back at him. He's got the pace. Catmies goes defensive. Wow. Straight line speed.
Yeah, that Force Idiot is a beast in a straight line. Catmies is going to have his turn of DRS here, though. Oh no, Blue Flag has kept it. Okay.
Ooh, Blue Flag goes wide.
Broke a little bit late, though.
Switch back there.
Catmies would have switched back. He's going to have the inside here as well.
See, now that was a better move. That was a really good move by Catmies.
Yeah, good run.
And Blue Flag for his troubles gets a
Oh,
penalty.
Michael C had a little bit of a moment.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing extremely well to keep this within half a second, considering he has wing damage.
Cress is sliding everywhere.
That means I'm sure we'll be looking at the back of this battle now.
Here comes Michael C. Is he going to go for it? Is he close enough? Oh, he half went for it. He's got such a good run though, look at this. He hasn't got the speed though.
Yeah, and he's not got a lot of ERS at the minute, which I think is what's saving Cress at the minute.
Ooh. Hammer time, chicken guy. Hammer time goes past. Tell you what, Hammer time is having a great drive. I know he's in the Mercedes, but still.
Yeah, I was about to say which one, and then you
Yeah.
you clarified it.
I'm
I
sorry.
was thinking that.
Sorry.
Commentators goes back in action, I was thinking.
Well, I'm going to say it now. We've only had one DNF. Boom. Obviously, Panda's lost his internet,
That is
but
a terrible thing to say.
Four car
But
pyro.
no.
Terrible.
no, it's not. It's not. I'm just a commentator stating the facts of the race. That's what I'm here for. I've got to say that.
Michael C is closing.
Much closer.
Gonna
Oh
go for it
wow!
this time. Oh, that is massively. He's massively outbraked himself there. But somehow he's got the move done.
Cress gonna fight back. Tell you what, though,
Michael
this,
looked like he was turning there on the racing line.
this has been a great battle though.
Michael C running really low on ERS. Ridiculously low.
And that wing damage is going to hinder him through this section.
Presnell's going to have the slipstream as well.
Is he going to go for it here? Oof. Backs out.
Cress is a good patient driver. I think he knows just to wait for the DRS. He has so much more ERS than Michael C has.
Oh, look, here we
that
go.
That has power. It's going to blow the Red Bull away.
Nothing Michael C can do.
Almost out of ERS completely.
Catamese has closed these two in though by 3 seconds since we last looked at Catamese.
Could Catamese get onto the podium here?
Michael C definitely won't be holding on to that 4th position.
I mean, if Cress and Michael C keep fighting the way they are, then without a doubt. He's already brought it down by another half a second in, what, three corners?
Yeah. This could be a 3-way fight for the podium come the end of the race. Otherwise, there's not too much happening. I mean, let's see if there are any. Chicken Guy, even though he's had his troubles, he is up 5 places into the points.
Pagani P10. He's kind of in no man's land at the minute, Pagani.
I think
around by himself.
Well, considering how he was feeling going into this race, driving the Sauber, he must be pleased at the moment to be in the points.
Aaron in the chat said Hammer Time 95 has so many penalties and is at risk of disqualification.
Do you know
at what point do you get disqualified?
I'm not sure. City Posh on Hammer Time. Wow, that was some pace there. A Red Bull blowing the Mercedes out of the ocean.
He's got 4 penalties at the minute.
That's impressive. So 12 seconds back, he's going to be 7th.
Wow.
7th or 6th, depending on how quick he is currently.
Michael C is just about dropping off Cress now. It's a valiant effort, got to be said.
Catamese is just hovering around 5 seconds now to Michael C.
Well, Michael C
I
does
feel
seem...
really sorry for Panda though. Leading the championship and to get knocked out is.
Can Michael C just get DRS? Oh, he was thousandths away from getting it. That might be his podium chance gone. I think he kind of needed that, didn't he, that DRS? Well, considering City Posh Blue had spun round, got damaged and pit, he's 7th, challenging for 6th. Great recovery drive. Could see a move. Doesn't have a lot of ERS. Oh, blue flag's gone very wide, very deep. Can blue flag hold on? No, City Posh gets him. Cress gets a penalty. He's in 3rd.
This could be The grid could be in for a massive shake-up here, depending on penalties.
Well, Blue Flag has just let past FTRL Hammer Time. Blue Flag pits on lap
Yeah, he was going
32.
very, very slow.
That can't be a tyre thing. Unless, well,
Going on to hypers. Going on to hypersofts.
okay,
Interesting.
okay, unsure. Maybe overheating. I don't know.
That means it is 3 seconds behind Michael Sino.
Yep, plenty of time to get involved.
You can see third place.
Panini's closed down Chicken Guy. Chicken Guy on 18 laps worth of supers, so his tyres must be begging for mercy.
I really don't think the people that actually cross the line are going to be in the position when they cross the line in because of penalties.
Yeah,
No,
this
definitely not.
it's gonna be a very interesting end. Maybe Remco will be safe if he doesn't get any penalties.
I mean, with Hammer Time's penalties, Kami's might only need to finish fourth and might get a podium anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's what? About 10 seconds behind Hammer Time? I'm sure Kami's has got a few as well, so...
Panini
Might
and Chicken
not,
Guy. Yep. Well, Chicken Guy fights back. Oh, it looked like Panini had gone past him and then Chicken Guy just hung it around the outside, but surely now Panini will get him.
Chicken Guy's got a lot of ERS to play with, though. And Pagani doesn't have very much. Well, so he's got the sort of the tyre advantage.
Still a good drive, I think, from Panini.
Yeah, he's done well.
Catmees could be in DRS by the end of this turn. Is he? No, just outside.
Very, very close, though.
Yeah. And he's, well, I thought he was gaining on the straight there, but he will be in DRS soon.
I mean, he might have it down this little back bit here.
Yeah, I think
so
he
he's in
will.
second now.
I know it's a double
I
DRS.
don't know where the detection point is for that bit.
It's a double DRS.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a look then. So Katames is 9.
Boy Flag is just on
Up the inside of it.
past
Oh, man.
Tomo. Yeah. Boy Flag's obviously on those fresh hypers, so he's going to be absolutely fine at this point.
Oh yeah,
But
two lap
Chicken
forward
Guys-
license.
Yeah, it's 12 seconds up the road, Chicken Guy, though. So I would expect Boy Flag to stay where he is.
Just looking at the delta from Katames to Hammer Time 95, it's about 9 seconds at the moment. So if we're thinking that Hammer Time's got 12 seconds of penalties, then Katames looking good
I think
for
Katamis
podium.
has 2 penalties, though.
Oh, does he? Oh,
I think so, yeah.
it could be close anyway. So 2 laps left. Katames, Michael C goes deep defensive.
Michael moves late again under, like, when the car behind him is about to overtake him, he seems to move, which is a little bit dodgy. But he's lost out to his teammate as well.
Yeah. City Posh, he came out of nowhere. I wasn't even looking at him.
Yeah, so with 2 laps left, Katamis is just under 3 seconds behind Crest. He's on much softer tyres, well, softer and fresher tyres. He might be within DRS come the straight.
Well, that is really going to help him. Oh, Michael C.
Michael C was a penalty.
He's tried so hard with that wing damage.
Yeah, he's done very well, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Camis is right there. Going to be a last lap shootout.
Here we go.
I think he's within DRS. I think he's got it. Yeah, he has. This is going to be very close. Press is going to have to defend for his life here.
City Posh also has DRS, but not much ERS.
Remco with the fuel light on. What could,
Yeah, he's, a lot of them will have the fuel light on them on the last lap. Catamies.
Gone for it. Press is keeping it in there, though.
Oh, Chris. Just... Oh, God, he's all over.
He's held that well.
Whew. Scary moment.
He's going to be open to City Posh, though, who's also on the Ultras here.
But has just picked up a penalty. Cat is 6.5 seconds. We're thinking that... Well, he'll need... Hang on. What's this?
here comes Remco. Crossing the line.
Yeah,
Remco gets the win. Hammer time. City Posh. Oh, just avoids the ball. Oh. City Posh and Cress.
Academies.
Oh.
The second, maybe?
So Cami stays third, but I think Press is going to get Catamies. Oh no, he doesn't, so Catamies does get the podium.
But City Posh and Cress had a superb battle at the end.
FTRL Hammer time in 7th.
Now,
Pagani all by himself. Chicken guy nearly spun into the pits.
Agent Panda, right, I've been keeping an eye on this. That delta between him and Rich T, I know it's not for points, but it was 3 point something seconds. Maybe penalties.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, maybe penalties can play a part here. And after he called you a massive noob. I'm just trying to build something up. He gets him.
He gets him on penalties.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you'll bring it home in 14th. If he jumps Rich T Gaming on penalties, I'm going to laugh. I don't think he has.
No, he picked up quite a few penalties, did Guy.
Oh yeah, I think Guy's got 3 or 4.
Well,
Cracking race.
yeah. And like I said, only one DNF. So Remco, top of the podium, with Hammer Time 95 and Catamies. Celebrates. There we go. Don't remember Remco getting any penalties, but we'll soon find out. I did. Everyone did, actually. Well, FTRL Hammer Time 12th to 7th with only 1 penalty. It's a very good drive. Cress, yeah, 8th to 4th. Yeah, so I'll try and get these 3 in. Could someone suggest Hammer Time 95? I don't think I've got him. Cool, I'll do that now. Okay, we'll wait for the 3 to join and then we'll crack on. Hello guys, yep. So I think we're all set. Yeah, congratulations, top 3.
Thank you.
Let's go to Remco. A win.
Yes.
You are involved in that title fight, I think. I think everyone was before
I am
that.
now. I think.
You are now, yeah.
I was already. I was. I'm looking now. I'm 15 points off Panda, so I passed Panda now. So I think I'm first. So yeah, that's nice. My third win of the season. Feels good. Well done to Hammer Time and Katamis. Well,
Well played, yeah. So talk us through that race then, because towards the end it looked like you had total control, but at the beginning there was some different strategies with the front drivers, and then there was a train of 4 of you. What was that like?
yeah, I had a really good start. So I went. I was side by side with Hammer Time, and then I chose the outside line, and then I gained 2 positions. So that was really nice. So that was in P3 already. And then, well, in the first stint, Hammer Time just got the better of me. I think he got 4 seconds out of that one. And then in the second stint, he got held up by traffic because they were on the last laps of the first stints. So they were really slow because they were on 70% tires. Yeah, and then he got held up with like 3 seconds, so I could gain, and then I made a move. I thought he had some damage because he slowed down like usually after that, but yeah, then I just maintained the gap with like 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 1.5 seconds, and then in the end he got one older set of super softs, so I could control the pace, and that's what I did.
Yeah, it was a good drive. I mean, winning in the Toro Rosso, welcome to the Williams. I say it every week, but you know,
Please don't.
You pretty much covered the race for us. So going into what's the next track, lads? I've forgotten.
Oh, let me see. It's Hungary. Ooh,
Oh,
Hungary.
we're back in Hungary. Okay. Well, you had a good result in Hungary in Division 1. Can you take that form across into performance?
Well, if I have a Williams at Hungary, I'm not going to be that happy, I think, because it's a really technical, like corner circuit. So yeah, I don't know. But I know, like in Div 1, I had a really good race. I had a really good quali. I got onto the podium, so I was really happy with that. And well, we'll see what I am able to do next week.
Yep, we'll find out. Well played anyway, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you race next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Who wants to interview Hammer Time?
Shrimpy, go for it, mate.
Alright. Well done on P2. I think what the most relevant question is currently is, what did you think? Like, where did you think you was going to finish with all the enemies?
I think I could have won that because obviously when I was overtaking, who was it? The Mercedes. Yeah, I got front wing damage, quite severe, which cost me quite a lot of lap time. And then yeah, I just decided just to try and hang out really because I don't think there's any point coming into the pits at the end. So yeah, I just thought I'll just settle for second place and hopefully I can just finish in second place with the penalties that I had.
Did you enjoy driving in the Mercedes against lesser powered cars?
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous how quick the force thing was on the straight.
Oh yeah, an idiot. Sorry. Mercedes powered car is what I meant to say. What else? How did you think quali went?
Yeah, it was alright. There's still a bit more time than that, I thought, because I messed up on a few corners with the setting I was using.
Yeah, alright. Nice one. Well done for your P2.
Thank you.
Cool. My Catamies. It was quite a close one. In all honesty, I thought you'd struggle starting on the hypers. First couple of laps, you were sort of pulling away. I mean, how did you expect the race to go overall, starting on the softest compound?
I forgot to choose like the harder tires, so I didn't have the super softs. So then I decided just to go for the pole. But I didn't expect to finish on the podium, as 2 stops is always so much slower. But I had a great pace today.
Yeah, you were very quick. We were watching you the last couple of laps. Obviously, Michael C and Cress were battling endlessly, pretty much the whole race with each other, and that time between you and those guys were coming down quite rapidly. Were you just sort of focused in on that battle, just trying to gain as much time as you could? Obviously, you had the ultra softs as well.
Yeah, I saw at one point that they were fighting, and I saw like the time go down by 2 seconds a lap. So then I thought like maybe if I push, I will catch those guys, and I did, and overtook them. So obviously it helped a lot that they were fighting.
Yeah, they were losing a lot of time for each other. I think Michael C had wing damage as well, so he did quite well to stick with Crest. But yeah, I mean, you did very well to catch up to him. I mean, I'm not sure how many penalties you had, but
I had 2 penalties,
thought,
and I was like 0.2 seconds away from P2. So
yeah,
that's pretty
Hammer
annoying. But
Time had a lot of penalties, so we thought you might jump to P2, but it was extremely close. I mean, as Raver said, Hungary next. How are you feeling around there?
Hungary is my worst track. I think I have never raced in Hungary without me getting lapped. I don't know what
Not
it is.
very
I'm just so
confident.
slow there. Yeah, I'm just super slow there.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine, mate. If you have the pace that you did tonight. But yeah, great drive, mate.
Yeah,
Congrats on the
thank
on
you.
the podium.
Cool. I think that's it for tonight. Tomorrow we're back with the GT League. I think Dan's still going to be streaming that. So yeah, tune in if you are about. We've got nothing else to do. Next week, what track are we back? Division 1, Division 2, I can't remember.
Spa.
Belgium, that's it, yeah. So yeah, same place, same time. And yeah, have a good evening. See you soon.